on the phone lines right now, we have Neo the Gift out of the Richmond, California area, and he dropped an album entitled H.I.P.H.O.P back in December, and we gonna get familiar with him and see exactly what he's doing and what is going on. So, Neo the Gift, I want to welcome you to K103.7 FM. How are you doing tonight?
I'm amazing, man. Thank you for having me.
Definitely. I'm glad that you were able to check in with us and let everybody in Canada know about Neo the Gift. Now, basically, this segment, each and every week on the Wednesdays, we call it West Coast Wednesdays, and we hook up with all kind of artists from the Bay Area, from Oakland. Tonight, we have you from the Richmond area as basically like a Cali to Canada connection to introduce some different artists to Canada. So we have Neo the Gift tonight. So give Canada a little rundown on Neo the Gift. I know you just dropped an album not too long ago entitled H.I.P.H.O.P. So break that down for my listeners.
Yeah, man. I'm Neo the Gift, representing Richmond, California, the Bay Area. I'm a lyricist, you know what I mean? And, I just make music from the soul. I dropped an album recently titled H.I.P.H.O.P, as you stated earlier. Mm-hmm. It's an acronym. Stands for Here I Present a Hero of Poverty, and basically a short summary of what the album has to offer is, just a bunch of real life experiences, you know what I mean, coming from the ghetto, inner city struggles, growing up as a young boy in the ghetto, and how I saw life, and the same obstacles that young black men and anybody that grow up in the ghetto communities go through, you know what I mean, just speaking on those struggles and telling them how to go about the situation, whether it's if you in the streets, I don't promote hustling, you know what I mean, but if it's what you do, then do it for the right reasons, you know what I mean. Don't get out there and chase after the flashiness and things like that, you know what I mean. When you come from the ghetto, the key, is survival, you know what I'm saying. So basically I'm just trying to teach people how to get a hold of their lives and go in the direction that they want to go in. Right.
Well, what is it that put you in the direction of music? What made you take music as your route?
I used to play ball back in the day, and I was always doing music on the side. It was kind of my second priority. Yeah. But ball was everything. But when I stopped playing ball, my senior year of high school, I was a standout athlete throughout my high school career, and then I stopped playing due to some other things that I was going through in the streets. And, I kind of just gave myself to God, you know what I mean, and allowed God to control, the steering wheel for a minute, and he steered me in the direction of music. So, not only do I rap, but I sing as well and songwrite, and I write all my own music and all of that. So, he kind of just showed me the things that he already blessed me with. And, I feel like when you bless with gifts, it's your obligation to use them, so that God pretty much led me in the direction to pursue my music career, and here I am talking to y'all in Canada right now.
Definitely, and we're glad to have you here in Canada. And something that has always I find very curious, something that I like about especially the artists from the Bay Area, is that I find you guys really have your own sound. You don't sound like the typical LA rappers. You guys definitely have your own niche and created that. So I'm curious, who are some of the people coming up doing your music that inspired you or that motivated you?
Well, I grew up on a lot of East Coast music. My brother was playing a lot of East Coast music when I was a kid, and so I'm a real big fan of the 80s era and the 90s era when it was all about what the artist was saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. It was all about what the artist was saying and the message behind it. So I kind of grew up listening to a bunch of that stuff. Tupac was definitely, probably, I'd say, the hugest influence on me, on my career. Being from the West Coast, being a West Coast native and representing for the West Coast as he did. Then, you got to appreciate the pioneers, the Too Shorts, the E40s, the Mac Dre's, things like that, people like that. And, much respect to all the rest of the people that influenced me, like Nas and, Jay and, all of those guys, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I mean, we real different from we're real different in the Bay, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
We're very diverse. I don't think any hood in the Bay is exactly alike, you know what I mean? Like, Richmond is different from Oakland. Richmond and Oakland are different from San Francisco. Like, it's real diverse here. So when you come here, you get a lot of unpredictable type of music, you know what I mean? we had some shine back in the day with the hyphy movement.
Yeah.
I wasn't too much a part of that, but I still was a fan of it because it was like, I'm still rooting for the home team, you know what I mean? And just to see us get some exposure for, some of the diversity that we have here on the West Coast in the Bay Area was a good look for us, you know what I mean? But, I just want to represent the Bay Area in a different way, in my way, you know what I mean? And tell my story coming from my hood, from my ghetto, from Richmond, California.
Definitely, and people could get that story on the album. Hip-hop, like you said, it's an acronym which stands for Here I Present a Hero of Poverty, and did very well on the iTunes, reached the 40s, the top 40s on the, reached the 40 position on the top 100, and got a nice video that I was checking out earlier for Grateful, and we're going to get into that in just a few moments. So what do you have planned for the remainder of this year, Neo the Gift? What's in the future for you?
I'm dropping a mixtape every month. I'm gonna drop a mixtape every month. I got about 6 more videos coming out.
Wow.
We'll try to push them for TV, but right now we just shooting for the good viral videos, keeping it on the internet and everything like that. Every video is like a movie. You know what I mean? Every song is like a story. So at the end, towards the end of the summer, I'm gonna be dropping a DVD as well with all of those videos on there that I'm talking about, and just continuously putting out music, man. Getting my live band together.
Nice.
Starting to get ready to do some shows and everything like that. Now that I got all my music taken care of, I got 3 mixtapes coming out. One is Hero with DJ Franzen. That should be dropping around mid-April. The other one is DJ A-Man, the mixtape with DJ A-Man called The Messenger. Right. Dropping that the next month. And I'm going to do another mixtape with DJ Mofo out of Sacramento titled I Told You So. So it's going to be a real good year for me. Then I got other records that I'm gonna finally drop. I got a record with Jim Jones. Nice. Got a record with The Runners. Nice. Kevin Cossum of New Age Rockstar / Jive Records. He was just nominated for a Grammy for the Kerry Hilson Knock You Down record. Okay. That was a good look. I've been my friend for a while, but I got a lot of new music.
Well, it sounds like your plate is full, and definitely you're on an upward rise with all the projects that you're putting together for the new year.
Yeah, definitely.
So people, of course, could download the album right now. It's available on iTunes. Once again, it's called Hip-Hop, Neo the Gift. And if people want to get their hands on some of those DVDs and mixtapes out here in Canada, is there a website where they could go on and get them?
Yeah, you can hit me up. You can hit me up personally on Facebook or Twitter, things like that. You know what I mean? I pretty much keep everybody updated with what's going on in my career, what's going on in my life. And, you can come holler at me personally there, on twitter.com /Neo the Gift, NIOTHAGIFT. And you hit me on Facebook, search Neo the Gift, same spelling, NIOTHAGIFT. And just come holler at me, I keep updates on there, you know what I mean? So, I keep people on the edge of their seats, you know what I mean, and get them prepared for, like the new mixtape releases and new video releases and things like that, you know what I mean? And then they kind of, just kind of spread out across the internet after that. But you can holler at me personally right there on those 2 pages right there, and then I'll keep you posted on all of that.
Definitely, man. I like that, keeping it close with the fans and everybody out there.